other thing has to do with the passports. The biometric passports prices will increase from 3,000, I think it's 3,100 to 5,100 from 1st of May 2025. Now, this has been inevitable. I remember.
Inevitable? Why?
Yes, because the contract was signed under Yahya Jammeh in 2013. And in this contract, it's a 15-year contract from 2013, 2014 to 2029, the contract will expire. Now, in this contract, there are clauses there which talks about the passport costs over time.
This is the contract with Semlex?
No, Africard.
Africard.
Africard is the one that is producing the biometric passports.
Okay.
Now, in tandem, the government was also producing through the immigration department the machine-readable passports. However, in the contract, these machine-readable passports should not have been printed, but because government wanted to create a system whereby people could have options, the machine-readables were allowed to be produced. But now we'll let them phase out as we go. The most important thing is that the biometric passports prices will increase to 5,100 in line with the contract. In fact, government was subsidizing the price of the passports for the past years. In the contract, in 2023, the prices would have gone up to $4,000 in line with the contract. But because government at that time understood that this was going to be expensive for many Gambians, we are subsidizing the price of the passports. And now, based on the contract, in 2025, the price should go to 5,100, and we are now ready to implement that. The Africa contract, people should know, was signed by Jammeh, was contracted to ZEDS. ZEDS is the parent body of Africard. In 2014, I was a BOT, a Bill, Operate and Transfer, which was supposed to last for 15 years, and that will end in 2029. However, the good news is that we are going to now expand the enrollment centers. So you don't have to come to Banjul to get a biometric passport now. We are going to open new enrollment centers in CRR, in I think it's in Janjanbureh or Makati. We are going to open one in Basse.
I didn't know the same. Makati is Janjanbureh.
Yeah, okay. In Basse, we are going to open one in Basse. We are going to open one in Lower River region in Soma. You can also apply for passports in North Bank region in Kerawan. Not only that, also in the diaspora, we are also expanding the enrollment centers. Now you can apply for a biometric passport in the UK, in the USA, in Spain, and in Italy. In addition to that, there will be mobile team also that will be going around to other countries to ensure that people can now apply and get their biometric
Mobile teams
passports.
going around to other countries?
Yes. It's all part of the contract.
At what
it's
cost?
All provided
at what cost to the country?
Well, I mean,
because already you have centers across the UK, USA, and other European countries.
There's only 4 enrollment centers. What about those who don't live in these countries? It's the same team that will be going around once in a while to ensure that there are those who live in.
So today they
Greece.
go to Angola, the next day they go to Mongolia.
I'm not sure the frequency and the destination.
I would love to be part of the team and collect per diem.
What I know is that it's a service. It's a fundamental service that the government must provide to its people, and I think to provide that service, we need to do everything possible to ensure Gambians have access to a passport, which is a service, and is one of the responsibilities of a government to provide that service to citizens. And whatever we can do as a government, we will do it. Now, the good news is that we are expanding the enrollment centers, and now you don't have to come to Banjul, both nationally and internationally. Now you can apply for passports where they are. But
that's commendable.
This is the news coming from the... and the machine readables are phasing out because they are mostly rejected by many countries. In fact, this year's Hajj package did not accept the machine readable, so they'll be phasing out very soon, and we can now just focus on the biometric passport.
So would-be pilgrims must get a biometric passport?
Yes, that's why they're phasing out. So that's it. But the most important thing is that we are stuck. This is one of the legacies of the previous government. We are stuck with this contract, and we don't have a choice but to implement it because a contract is a contract.
True.
And it will expire in 2020. And
I agree.
BOT.